Hey, we are back with Behind the Series. My name is Liz. I'm here with Pastor Dave.
You can call me Reverend.
And we are ready to give you the inside scoop on what's coming up at Willow. So, Dave.
Yes, ma'am.
We just wrapped up our You're Not Alone series. Tell me what some of your favorite highlights were.
Oh, highlights for the You're Not Alone series for me. I thought Sean did an amazing job of kicking off the teaching, kind of laying out the why, like why are we doing this? And so I think the teaching was phenomenal. Sean's week, and then my weeks were, fine. And then, but I love the artistic elements. There was something about we had some dancer during that was really cool. And then I was in Wheaton. And Veronica, who's the worship leader at Wheaton, sang that Lauren Daigle song, like, you say I'm enough or whatever. And I was just like, yes, it was awesome. So I love that. And then you had some kind of online wins. Tell us about that.
Yeah, one of my favorite stories was actually with our online stream. So every week, people log in from around the country, 5 minutes away or 500 miles away, and across the world. And so throughout the weeks, people were sharing their own struggles with depression and anxiety. And one week, a older woman actually shared her current struggles. And then a volunteer who happens to be in the UK got her connected with an appointment at the care center in South Barrington so she could get some immediate help. And the community was able to rally around her in prayer. And we're excited and just grateful for the ways people are supporting each other.
I love it. That's the best wins, is when people actually take next steps, get the help they need. Sure. Just another plug for youarenotAlone.cc, all the
You're
resources.
Not Alone.
That's what I meant. And youarenotAlone.cc for the resources there. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So we are about to head into September, a new series called This Is the Way.
Yeah.
What's it about?
This Is the Way is really about kind of growing up in your faith. I mean, you've got, how old is Blair?
1
year old. Okay, so it is probably super cute when you take, the little thing of food and you kind of, zoom it like an airplane or whatever. When Blair's 25 years old, if you're still doing that, not cute anymore.
Nope.
Dysfunctional, kind of weird. So the idea is, how do we grow up in our faith? We don't want to be spoon-fed our faith our entire lives. We want to be folks that grow up into maturity in our faith. And so that's what the series is all about.
I love it. So if some people are maybe familiar with spiritual practices or have been Christians for a long time, how might this series challenge them?
Oh, sure. Well, I think people that have been Christians for a long time have probably heard about the spiritual disciplines of prayer, have heard about, the importance of worship, have heard about the importance of giving, those kinds of things. But there are those spiritual practices that people may have been aware of, but a lot of people don't actually practice because they're not comfortable. And so this idea of, like, how do we bless other people? How do we serve other people? How do we get outside of ourselves and help others? I don't know anybody that's mastered that, right? So I think this is a series for everybody.
For sure. I love it. I know you're always looking at, like, how do I grow? How do I take that next step? And to not just be content in our life and in our faith. And so I'm excited for this series and the things we're going to learn. Also, as we look to September, what are 2 things you're looking forward to? Maybe one personal and one at church.
Okay. September's the last month of training. I don't know if you know this, but I'm running a marathon.
I'm so proud.
I'm a marathoner.
You are.
Yeah, I think you're a marathoner when you sign up, not necessarily when you cross the finish line.
You get that medal.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I am looking forward to that.
Awesome.
September is like intense training, and then October 9th we do it, and we're raising money for our partners in India, and so we're super excited about that. So that's a personal thing for me. I would say for our church, heading into Rooted, this Is the Way series is going to introduce a lot of those practices, but Rooted is the place where you're going to experience them. And I think that's the place where real transformation happens. It's not, it's not education, but it's transformation.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm excited about Rooted and watching people's lives change because of their involvement.
For sure. Rooted registration is open. Groups kick off September 18th all across the cities, the suburbs, the
Chicagoland.
Chicagoland.
Chicago!
Love it.
Wherever you want to tune in and join a Rooted group. So sign up at willowcreek.org/rooted. And this has been this month's version of Behind the Series. We'll see you next time.
Love it. Thanks, Liz.
These lights are warm.
What's that?
The lights are warm.
warm.
The lights are warm.